Hi guys, so it is actually the first part of my second reading vlog. So this reading vlog is actually going to focus on Find Me Their Bones. I just did one on the first book part of this series, which is dun, 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 Bring Me Their Heart. So if you want to see that reading vlog, which is my last one, I'm going to leave that up in the cards as well as down below. I also talked about Frankenstein, which I still haven't finished, so I will probably be talking about Frankenstein also in this video. And I also talked about Someone Like Me, which I actually finished. So that was a little bit of like a review portion, but I have already started Find Me Their Bones. I'm currently on page 50. Guys, it's so good. It's so good. Like, there is something about this book that just the pacing of the story, I feel like, just goes so fast. It's so addicted to read. Yet again, I just really feel for our main character Sara so much. I really enjoy the secondary characters. I really hope I get to see more of them. I just really wished for that in the first one. I really did get to see their character, but I wanted more interactions, like even more. And also the twist at the end, I was completely wrong. So if you have not read Bring Me Their Hearts or Find Me Their Bones, I'm going to spoil it a little bit, and I will put in the description box when you should actually just like jump back. I decided I'm not going to openly spoil things as much. I kind of liked how I don't remember what I was saying. My roommate just wanted to come in because she was leaving. So I liked the way that I did this first reading vlog. I don't know, I do want to include like spoilers kind of, or just talk about certain parts without feeling like I can't open up about it. But also I don't know what you guys want to see. What I'm planning on doing is having reading vlogs, also doing reviews, but also maybe doing discussions as well for parts that I really do, or books that I really do want to like fully talk about. I saw a lot of positive comments that you guys really enjoy the reading vlog so far, and I really enjoyed making it. Like, I feel like this is something I've wanted to do for so long, and it makes filming easier for me because it's so hard for me to actually like physically set this up or like go home to film because all my stuff's there. Like, even though I am at school, I do still want to be active, and this is like the perfect way of doing that. So I'm really glad you guys are enjoying them. So I'm gonna continue reading and I will update you guys. Oh wait, no, the whole point of me even saying that was because I wanted to spoil or have a spoiler part. Oh my god, I am a mess. If you stayed for that entire rant, I was like, Jacqueline, what's the spoiler you want to say? Yet again, if you have not read the last book or even this one, this is going to be a slight spoiler, but I do want to discuss it because my mind is blown. When I do finish spoiling things, or if I do spoil anything, I'm going to mark it in the description box, so in case you haven't read it, you can kind of avoid those parts, just because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. That's not fair. What I'm shocked about is, yet again, if you saw my review or the last reading vlog, I talked about how I thought Varia, which is Lucian's sister, how she came back at the end. I assumed she was a Heartless because obviously they assumed she was dead since like her fingers were discovered and her leg was discovered. This bitch is a motherfucking witch, and let me tell you, that was shocking. I mean, I could understand it, and I kind of, in my head, I really thought that whole witch element would come about with Lucian. Like, I assumed like he would become the witch, and that's kind of why it was like subtly placed that like the royal family does have like those witch bloodline in them. But I was not ready for her to be a witch, and then for her to make Sara her Heartless. And literally I was like dying over this one part. I actually think I have to read it verbatim. She realizes she has to make the, I don't know what the monster, how to say his actual, Valkyrex. I just am so challenged with words like that aren't actual words, and I have to struggle so hard to figure out like how to say like names and stuff like that. I kind of visualized it like the front cover has it, almost like a dragon creature. So I kind of picture it being like that. But the fact she has to teach that creature how to weep, And also she said, this is Varia talking to Sara. She says, see, Varia stops petting my heart, looks up at me, the organ beating earnestly in the dimness. Anything regarding weeping is impossible to command, or, trust me, I would have done exactly that the moment I led you down here. I don't want to give you your heart. You don't deserve it after what you did to my brother. I want to teach you exactly the consequences of hurting him. I'm being magnanimous, and I'm putting aside my own wants in order to stop this war. Okay. Maybe I'm just in like team Sara. I love Sara so much, but like, bitch, you don't even understand. Like, okay, she knows that obviously she was going to hurt her brother, and the only reason why was because of her heart. She already said that prior to saying that part. But I was like, in reality, yeah, like, I know she almost like killed him or like stole his heart, but she didn't. Like, can you calm down with that shit? Like, back the fuck up. And then she literally, it was so sad too, because directly following that we get flashbacks of her first memories of her parents, and it was so sad. I hope my little princey boy doesn't hate Sara. I really hope they don't make up instantaneously, because I don't think that's realistic, and their whole banter thing they have going on anyway, I love it. Okay, I'm excited, so I'm gonna continue reading. Bye. So I am right now on chapter 9. It is called Glass and Bone. I'm really enjoying it. 128 pages I've read so far. There's just something about this writing, the story, the pacing, everything that makes it just so addictive to read. And I really enjoy just so many different subplots and subparts of this. I think there are so many different angles of this story, which makes it super exciting, and I find it to be really easy to follow as well. Varia is not playing games, and you know, it's really interesting when it came to her originally being or becoming her heartless, or one of her heartless, how she even said, you know, the night singer never was like that with me. She never commanded her in the way that Varia has been doing to her. Like, she just made her, talking about Sara, she just made Sara stab herself if she ever touched Fionn, and it's just crazy. Like, she is completely right. She will do everything in her power to protect her people, but that also means that the people that are obviously not her citizens will get her in the process, and that is Sara. It's also breaking my heart because Sara's like, I'm gonna push all these people away, they don't love me, and I'm like, no, they love you, just accept them. I don't know if I'm gonna read anymore. I think I'm actually going to play with some makeup while I'm at it, so I will see you guys maybe later or maybe tomorrow. It depends on if I read. Hi guys, good morning. I'm currently on my way to work. It is the following day, but it is right now 12, and I actually woke up earlier and read. So I want to just talk about what I read. I wasn't recording like prior because I technically share my room with my best friend Marissa, and she was asleep, so I didn't really want to like talk and record the vlog then, so I'm gonna really quickly do it now before I start driving. I'm on page 210. Guys, I keep saying the same stuff, but this story is just, the pacing of it is to the point, addicted. My music just started playing, it connected with the Bluetooth and cut me off. How rude. But like I was saying, there's something about this story that makes it so addictive to read. Literally right now in the car, as I'm even talking, I'm just thinking like, I want to run upstairs, grab my ARC, and bring it to work with me, and I know I can't. I love Sara so much. It's really breaking my heart, literally. I just really love Sara. She said it is better to be hated than to be loved, and she's really pushing these people back, and she's trying to protect them, and there are moments that I'm like, just tell them, and then she doesn't, and it's really breaking my heart. I love Sara so much. I really do feel for her. I love the secondary characters as well. I want more of them, and I'm excited to see where we're going to go. If you read the book, I just got to the part where there was the witch fire and she saved Lucian, and she just figured out Lucian's alive, and then she turned and left him. Even when they were at the tower and she was like, I know that he is using our attraction against me like I did with him. They are just both very calculated, and they're playing this like cat and mouse game, and I am here for it. I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. It's so funny too, like the secondary characters. Why is it deceiving me? His bodyguard, his like best friend, like he literally will just be like sussing her up, and I think it's so funny. And he's like, you're too trusting. He's like, I know, even though he's actually not trusting. He's only trusting of Sara. I'm gonna go because I don't want to be late for work, but I will check in later, or maybe even tomorrow if I don't read tonight. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing tonight, so I can't even tell you if I will be reading tonight, but if I do, I'll see you guys later. If not, I will see you tomorrow. Hi guys, so it is actually, oh my goodness, it's Wednesday. The last time I filmed was Saturday. So I had work all day. I went out. I saw my one of my best friends. I have not seen her since September. So I finally got to see her, and that was amazing. I had a lot of sorority requirements on Sunday, and I was pretty much doing a ton of work because I also have school. So I was doing schoolwork because I had an exam on Monday. I did finish Frankenstein. That was my goal because I had to finish that for a assignment I had on Monday. So I did finish it. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. If you guys want, I could do a separate book review on it. I just think it's one of those things that I'm happy I read it, and I'm happy I got to see the classic and see exactly what it was about. And I enjoyed some of the complexities, and I'm excited to write the paper we actually have going to be on. I'm going to be talking about kind of the responsibilities of each characters and who does and who doesn't take responsibility for his part, both the monster and Frankenstein. So I'm excited to write that paper. That's why I really like being an English major. I had someone ask if I could do a whole video just talking about my experience being an English major, just because it actually took me a while to figure out my major, which I feel like was kind of such an obvious one, but I think I was trying so hard different things that I was ignoring the obvious or what definitely I was passionate for. So I am excited to read this, and I will update you guys when I do. Hi guys, it's actually a couple of hours later. I fell asleep. It is 8 o'clock, and I am on page now 316. It's getting so good. It's 402 pages, so I have less than 100 pages left to this. I'm going to finish this right now, and once I do, I'm actually gonna be sad, and I have to look up the third book, like when it's coming out, because this series is so good. There's so much complexity to it. Like, I really, really want to do a whole discussion video on this entire series when it's done, because it's just one of my personal favorites I've read in a really long time. It just really gets me going and really has me just continually wanting to read to find out what's next. So I'm gonna continue reading, and I will update you guys after. So I have officially finished Find Me Their Bones. So I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. I want to explain myself, but I don't know if I should do a separate review video. I think I might wait until after I finish the entire trilogy and do an entire trilogy review, but I know that doesn't come out until November of this year. But so good. I really do want to talk about it just because I have so much to say. I really feel like the world in general, the fantastical elements in this series, it's just so addictive for me to continue reading it and for me to find out what's going to happen next. It's one of those things that I fly through, and really I could read either of these books in a matter of hours because I'm just so into it and so into what's going to happen next. So I am so happy with this series. Now it is time for me to figure out what to read next. I have decided that the next book I will be reading, pause for dramatic effect, is Lady Midnight. I'm going to be rereading Lady Midnight. I'm going to continue with the series so I can actually read Chain of Gold because it just came out. So I'm so excited to read the series. That's going to be the next couple of reading vlogs, all Cassandra Clare books. So if you guys are excited for those, definitely stay subscribed, keep on watching. Let me know how you liked this vlog, and let me know what you guys want to see in vlogs. I think I am going to do a book review on Find Me Their Bones. I don't know, I kind of was thinking it over after I was thinking about what book I want to read next for a reading vlog, and I just feel like I have so many things to discuss when it comes to this series, and I feel like that's going to be really enjoyable for me to look back on before I read the third book. So I really do feel like I'm going to do that. So let me know if you guys are excited for that, and I will see you guys in my next reading vlog for Lady Midnight. Bye guys!